Did you notice something? Rick is actually quite overweight. His body mass index puts him in the obese category. But sadly, this isn't just Rick's problem. The United States is gaining weight at an incredible speed. Back in 1960, the obesity rate among adults was just 13%. By 2025, that number has soared to 42%. Think about it. Nearly 1 in 2 adults is now classified as obese. And it's not just adults. Over the past 30 years, childhood obesity rates have increased 3.5 times. But why? How did the world become so overweight? Were people in the 1970s just more disciplined? Were they more health conscious? Are we now a generation of weak-willed, lazy individuals? Or is there something deeper going on here? Let's break it down. When most people think of obesity, they picture reality TV shows with 500-pound individuals. But look at this. Even the person on the right in this photo is technically obese. They don't look anything like the extreme cases you see on TV, right? Obesity is measured using something called the body mass index, or BMI. And it's important to know, there are actually several classes of obesity, and many people don't even realize they fall into the obese category. So first, let's define obesity scientifically. Obesity is a chronic, multifactorial disease where having a positive energy balance, more calories in than out, leads to excessive fat accumulation. This fat buildup causes structural, physiological, and functional problems that persist over a lifetime. Every day we take in energy from food and drinks. Our bodies burn energy through physiological processes and physical activities. If we consume more energy than we burn, we gain weight. If we balance intake and expenditure, we maintain weight. If we burn more than we consume, we lose weight. But why does this calorie balance lead to fat gain or loss? When we consume excess calories, the body first stores this energy as glycogen in muscles and the liver. Glycogen can quickly convert to glucose when needed, but glycogen storage is limited. Once those stores are full, extra energy is converted into triglycerides and stored as fat. That's when we start gaining body fat. Now, when we create a calorie deficit and start losing weight, how does the fat actually leave the body? Here's a surprising fact you may not know. Only a small fraction of fat is lost through sweat. The vast majority leaves your body as carbon dioxide when you breathe out. Why is excess fat harmful? Fat is stored in 2 main areas: under the skin, subcutaneous fat, and around internal organs, visceral fat. The most dangerous is visceral fat, which wraps around critical organs like the heart, liver, and kidneys, putting pressure on them and reducing their function. This is why obesity massively increases the risk of heart failure, type 2 diabetes, kidney failure, liver disease, and more. Plus, the extra weight strains the musculoskeletal system, making movement harder. If you're obese, you know how tough it is to even climb stairs without getting winded. But here's the big question. Why don't people just lose weight? This is where many misunderstandings come in. In science, obesity isn't viewed as a temporary being overweight phase. It's defined as a lifelong chronic disease. That means it's not simply a matter of willpower. And the idea that people can just choose to lose weight anytime is a dangerous myth. Even among people who adopt healthy diets and exercise, 70% regain the weight they lost within 1 year, and 95% regain it within 5 years. Do you really think they wanted to regain that weight after all their hard work? Here's a striking example. Imagine you take someone weighing 310 pounds, 140 kilograms, who consumes 3,000 calories daily. You cut them down to 1,000 calories a day, plus intense exercise, and they slim down to 176 pounds, 80 kilograms. Awesome, right? Now they should be able to maintain that weight by eating like their 176-pound peers, around 1,700 to 1,800 calories a day, and keep exercising. Right? Wrong. This is where metabolic rate comes in. The heavier someone is, the fewer calories they burn per pound of body weight. You might think losing weight would speed up their metabolism, but unfortunately, it often slows down instead. A 2016 study showed that even after people underwent gastric bypass surgery and lost an average of 100 pounds, their metabolic rate didn't improve. In fact, their bodies were almost programmed to return to obesity. That's why you've probably seen people who seem to eat anything and never gain weight, while others gain weight even on tiny portions. Genetics and environmental factors play a huge role. When someone becomes obese, their fat tissue fights back against weight loss by controlling hormones that tell the brain, "We're starving." As a result, people trying to lose weight constantly feel miserable, starving, and emotionally drained. So, do diets even work? Over the past 40 years, dozens of diet trends have come and gone, but none has achieved universal, long-term success. The biggest problem? These diets are built on the belief that people can lose weight if they just want it badly enough. But that's not the solution. So what is the solution? If you're obese and worried about your health, here's what you need to do. First, change your mindset. The most important thing to understand is you shouldn't do anything just to lose weight. Yes, you heard me right. Don't exercise to lose weight. Exercise to feel good, to stop gasping for breath on the stairs, to discover new social activities. Start with regular exercise, not to punish yourself, but to feel better. Next, clean up your diet. Fuel your body with nutrient-dense, healthy foods. Vegetables, rich in vitamins and fiber, will help you feel full and improve digestion. Make sure you prepare at least one delicious veggie-packed meal every day. Limit fast food and processed snacks to just one meal a week. Trust me, eating this way will leave you feeling far more energetic. Before you start any weight loss journey, take before and after photos. They're powerful tools to track your progress. And most importantly, never let your self-confidence be tied to your weight. When you look in the mirror, remind yourself to feel good about who you are, right now. And once again, don't do anything just to lose weight. Find joy in the things you do. If you change your lifestyle with this positive mindset, you'll start seeing incredible benefits in every part of your life. I believe in you. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more health tips and advice.